Yeah, they'll show you how to change the title on your Amazon listing, but the better question to ask is, do you know about the Amazon Death Punch and the 3-step counterattack? Well, I'm going to show you that and more, and it all starts right now. Hi Misfit, I'm Sean Farrington. This channel is all about helping you to enjoy the Amazon growth while avoiding the Amazon chaos, and nothing could speak to that more than the Amazon Death Punch. Now here's why you should listen to what comes next, because this can absolutely be a real threat to your ranking on Amazon and your success on Amazon FBA. So we're going to cover the theory, the threat, the Amazon Death Punch, and then the counterattack. But first, if you want to change your title, let me show you exactly how it's done. Inside of Seller Central, you can just start typing and change the title. It really is that easy, and that's where the real threat begins. You see, the majority of sales come from search on Amazon. This is basic, yes, I know that, but stick with me because I'm about to reveal how this becomes a threat. The basics are that someone comes onto Amazon and they enter in a phrase, a keyword, into the search bar inside of Amazon. And then your hope is that that word that they enter matches with one of the keywords in your title. If they do, then you just got placement on the page for that keyword. Congrats. And so the general idea is to get as many of these words in there as possible. When the searches match with your keywords, you get traffic. And that's what you're looking for on Amazon. That's probably why you're on Amazon in the first place, because they have the traffic already. So each time you match, you get more traffic and you're ranking for keywords. Now what happens is when you come across a keyword that you're not ranking for, you start thinking, hey, can I start ranking for that keyword as well? This is a really good question to ask. And then the next question that you logically ask is, should I change the title to get that keyword into my title? And this probably leads you to start thinking about making a title change. And that's where the dreaded Amazon title change death punch comes in. And here's why you should really pay attention to what's coming next. Because listen, I've seen way too many sellers with the best of intentions fall prey to this death punch by not understanding the simple truths. And that ignorance kills sales. So I want to go over this in detail with you. But before I do, gently press that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified just as soon as new videos come out to help you along your journey towards Amazon FBA success. Now listen, up next, I'm going to break this down, going past the death punch and then beyond. First with the guru theory that can kill your Amazon listings. Then into the death punch itself, and finally the death punch counterattack. And here's why this is so important. Because of all the parts you have on your listing, the title is where the A9 algorithm goes to start looking for keywords first. When that algorithm is trying to figure out what to do with your listing, what keywords to rank it for, where to position it inside of the Amazon ecosystem, it looks to your title first to try and figure all of that out. That's why of all of the items you have on your listing, the title is considered the prime SEO real estate. Getting this right is kind of like owning a precious piece of New York skyline. So we're in this situation where we want to cast the broadest net possible by having the title that reflects all of the potential keywords that we want to rank for. But then we realize that our title is not reflecting one or more of the keywords that we want to rank for. So that's where the search begins, where we begin looking for how to change our title on our Amazon listing. And this is where you first see the guru theory that can kill your listing dead. And the theory goes something like this. First, that you can change the title and have nothing negative happen to you. And then the strategy that keywords are essentially like Lego blocks. that you can do absolutely anything you want to with them as long as you keep the original Lego blocks in play. Each Lego block is a keyword in this example. So if you have 8 keywords, 8 blocks, they must stay in play. But with that, you're essentially free to rearrange them to create new variations of the same title. You can even, so the theory goes, add a new block, aka a new keyword. But here's the problem. In all of my years being on Amazon, I have just not seen this to be true. Sure, I've heard stories, we've heard anecdotal tales about how, this could have worked. In my experience, I've just never seen it play out well. Now, if you found one example where it did work out, let me ask you, is it worth the risk? And you might be saying, Sean, what would it look like if it all went wrong? Well, let me show you, because I've had too much experience with this. In my business at Ecom Optimization, we work with thousands of ASINs, and I'm gonna be blunt here with you. I have some stubborn friends. So I can tell you exactly what happens when this theory does not go as planned. First off, the A9 gets confused. The A9's going, what is this product? The title just changed. All the critical information I knew about this product is now different. What is this product? Is it even the same product? And now what happens is the A9 decides to de-rank your listing for those keywords. The basic idea here is that it's going to let the marketplace decide where you're going to rank. That's what happens when it goes bad. It's going to let it up to the market to decide, so it'll start you at the bottom of the pile and let you work your way up and rank from there and see what happens. But it's going to be a battle, and hopefully you can make it to the top again. And now it feels like your enemy number 1 on Amazon. That is the Amazon title change death punch. That's how it looks. Because your listings were working, you were ranking for good keywords, and Amazon even liked you because you were making money for Amazon. And that pleased Amazon. That's why you ranked for those keywords. But that all changed, and I've had many sellers come to me and ask, why is Amazon messing with me? In reality, it's just the opposite. You've baffled the robot because you decided to change your prime SEO real estate and confuse the poor A9 algorithm. You're the one that messed with what was working on Amazon. Well, good news, there is a counterattack to the death punch. Kapow! This is the 3-step counter. And here's step 1. We're going to beef up our keyword density in the bullets and the keyword density in the product description. So keyword density is essentially a percentage of keywords in your total product listing, which would be the bullets and the product description. The simple equation is the keywords that you're interested in ranking for divided by the total word count. That is your keyword density. So we want to beef up the keyword density. That will be step number 1. Look, I could talk for hours on keyword density, but if you really want to go deeper into this topic or any of the other topics that I'm discussing, jump into my private Amazon Misfits group. I hang out there and answer your questions. I even do live trainings, and I have a host of swipe files that you can just grab for free. Those swipe files cover this topic and so many others, and they're all inside the About section of that group. So check that out. The link's in the description below. Now on to step number 2, SEO optimized reviews. This is essentially where you get reviewers to seed your reviews with great high value keywords. So we'll just ask them to use your keywords in the natural language of an honest review. I went in depth into this subject in a recent video. I'll link to that video in the description below as well. All right, number 3, your back end keywords. And here's where you want to essentially add the new keywords to the back end of your search terms. And now, unlike your title, this is one of those areas where you can take and rearrange your terms, swap them out, delete them, put new ones in, and A9 won't punish you for it. As a matter of fact, it'll look to this to see if there are new opportunities to rank you into new keywords. And now, as a quick bonus, once you've set up your listing for success using these 3 steps, go target those new keywords individually in your paid advertising using manual campaigns. This will help you to focus all of your SEO changes that you just made. I created a quick playlist for you right over there that goes deeper into SEO, plus the other topics we've just discussed. Check it out, it's right over there. I'll see you in the next video.